We're going to play Wordscapes. Very successful word game. Very simple execution. Sure. So let's make the word cat. What I love about this game is it starts off very easy. The UI is simple. You can even see not a lot of there's menu options there, but they haven't been unlocked yet. I also noticed there is some ad space at the bottom, so they are getting impressions from people playing the game right away. Banner ads aren't usually going to generate a ton of cash, but if you're getting a high install rate, it's a pretty good way to just capture some quick revenue on the ad front. All right, so now it's introducing some perks, or not perks, what do you call these? Power-ups. So you have shuffle and you have hint. Ear. And then era. You're all gonna think I'm a genius for how quick I'm just burning through these. It is a little annoying that I have to come back to the main screen every time I do this. I would like to just jump right into the next match. Drip. Oh, 3 letters now. Rip. Tip. Fur. So my hunch here is that once I get to level 10, we'll actually start to unlock more features. We'll see. Dent, net, den, 10. Oh, end. What's this? Tend. It feels nice too. It's a game that works whether you're right-handed or left-handed. Your thumb just works its magic along that circle. And obviously the other part that's arc. There you go. In these early stages, they make it really easy. The letters are already arranged in a way that helps you find the answer. And so that's part of the retention mechanic as core to the game loop there, where it's teaching you how to play and it's making it fun because you feel smart, you know? Like I'm getting these pretty quick. So this one's a little harder. Like I don't think that's a word, see? So now it's starting to complicate it a bit. And what am I on? I'm on level 9, so it makes sense. It's starting to give you a bit more of a challenge. Ton. Oh, cool. So another thing I've noticed with this game is there are bonus words. So it goes into your money bank. So bonus words you find, go here and earn coins, which is their logo, their icon for it. Oat. Whoops. Learn to spell. Not, nut. And then I think I know this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and use their perk for just to show it. Oh wow, it only puts 1 letter in. That's cheeky. Unto. Alright, so I got 1 coin for that extra word I found. Doesn't feel like much. So we are at level 10. Let's see if we burn through this, we start to unlock some more rewards. So now there's a bonus word on the board. So some puzzles have a challenge word to find. So we'll see if we can find that one. Obviously there's lady, lad. There you go. So you can see how easy it was to find that word. It's actually within the circle, LAD. And it's just, again, one of the ways that they're making the retention loop stronger, because I feel smart. I feel good that I got that. Oh, look at that. So I'm a level 11. I still haven't actually unlocked anything else down here. After starting a crown, portrait, or butterfly collection. Teams. Teams unlock at level 51. So this is inherently a retention mechanic also. It goes back to the theory of the Tower of Want, is you start to show players what's ahead, and so that gets them to want to keep playing so that they can unlock or reach these milestones. Level 51, it took me about 6 minutes to get through the first 10 levels, and the levels are going to get more complicated, so that's maybe an hour or two into gameplay, maybe faster, we'll see, or we won't see. I probably won't make it there. But that's my prediction, right? So if you can get someone to spend 2 hours in your app, that's usually a good sign. It's usually a good thing for longer term retention. It means that they've spent enough time to decide that they like your app and to continue playing, and they might think about it tomorrow to come back to it. I still don't know what a butterfly or crown portrait collection is, so we'll have to see about that. Wildlife. Okay, so again, don't know what this implies, but it unlocks at level 37. Maybe it's something that runs across the screen. Who knows? Daily puzzle unlocks at level 13. So this is the next thing we will most likely unlock at level 13. And what's this lay? Okay. Ah, so this must be new. I don't remember this when I played a long time ago. They actually put a dictionary in. And for the last words that I played. So again, it helps you feel smarter. It gives you a bit of an education. So it's just a touch. It's an easy touch. They have all the words. They know which ones are in their puzzles. So they just have to make sure that this dictionary supports it. We have hearts. So I click the hearts, says Wordscapes, wildlife, locked. Collect animals that provide rewards for completing activities. Okay. Brilliance. Ah. So I can enter a nickname. Wow. There we go. What are we? Will be a snowflake? No. I'm going to be the moon. So we do have the leaderboard. Those are some high scores. I didn't even spell game story right. The shame. All time. World. So it does know which province I'm in. It knows where I am in the world, so Quebec. And then the world, it's interesting that there are all these little birds. I imagine these are one of the time limited or live ops avatars you can unlock. So that's cool. Seems like there's more variety here. They're animated. So these are rewards you can get to spice up your profile. And you can see just how hard people have gone on this game. 25 million points. 300 million. And then you have the monthly leaderboard. I'd love to see like a daily leaderboard. I don't know if there's any rewards tied to this, but you can have time limited leaderboards. So there's some live ops opportunities there. All right, let's see if I can unlock the bay is not a word. Isn't that a whatever? Bait. Nope, sorry. Oh, I can't. Oh, bait is B-A-I-T. See, it is getting harder. Abe? Wow. Eat. Eat. Bet. Bat. Tab. T. Beta. 8. Oh no, yeah, we did do that one. Okay. beat. Ooh, look at that. So I didn't actually trigger this ad. This is a, what do we call this again? Interstitial ad. So it just pops up as you're playing. Again, a way to make, see all the hoops I have to jump through to close it? It's a way for them to monetize, basically forced ad revenue on us. Ad removal. Check that out. So now we've unlocked the shop, or maybe it was unlocked and I didn't see it. Oh, I just never clicked the currency. So this is cool. This is a good spot to look into. So you can see what happened there. Strategically, you already know the banner ads. I don't know if the banner ads get disabled if you do this, but that's what they're calling it, a forced ad. They call it interstitials, but interstitials are usually a static images, where this is actually an ad that's being played. So there's a lot of packs here. So remove forced ad interruptions for 7 days, or you can remove it for 1 day, and then you can buy coin packs. Okay. So what they did was show me an ad, and then they said, hey, you there, I bet you didn't like that. For a small fee, you can remove that experience, that negative experience, but it comes at a cost. And you can do it through the freemium method, which I only have, you can see 1,004 coins, but I can remove those ads for 24 hours by spending almost all my coins. There's no way I'm going to do that, but it is strategically priced, knowing that at this point in my progression, I'll have enough to do it. Remove forced ads for 24 hours, and they limit it for 1 week. So they must be making so much money on ad revenue that they can't even afford to disable this more than once a week. So that's super interesting. And then if you want to remove it for 7 days, and here there's no indication of a limit, it's $3.99. So it's not a huge price point. It's an affordable one. And I assume that they've done their math, and at $3.99 they're either breaking even or being more profitable than the amount of revenue they would make from me from watching ads. It's every ad you watch is a very small amount. It's like a percentage of a cent, or very few cents at best. So you really need a high volume of ad watches over time, which they accumulate over the course of 7 days if you're a highly engaged player. And then in the store, they show you their coin packs. And again, let's say, again, I don't know what else you're using coins for right now. All I know is that you can buy a 24 ad removal once per week, which is not much. So I'm not really enticed to come in and buy coin packs so that I can skip ads for 24 hours 4 times a month, or for 4 days out of a full month. Like, that's not a good pitch to me. So I'll have to see what else coins do in the future. But just looking at the store for double, so you are getting a higher rate of coins as the price goes up. So I like this, and it's following a lot of the conventions I approve of. So it's using a plus sign with the percentage. So plus 50%, plus 60, plus 70, plus 110. That's good. And it communicates that I'm getting more value from this pack. And the other thing I'm just seeing really quick is you're getting obviously a higher percentage of more value if you move up to the more expensive packs. And so I'm getting 110% of coins if I spend $100. But again, the problem is I don't actually know what these coins can be bought on besides the skip ad. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I missed a bunch. So they have a super bundle. Comes with, these are different. It's going to ask me to buy. So I can't actually preview what those individual components are within the bundle. I'm not a huge fan. If I click anywhere on the bundle, it's going to prompt a purchase. So you have to progress in the game to understand what's in the bundle. 90% bonus. So again, it follows a lot of the conventions of a good bundle. It has the badge of communicating how much more value you're getting from it. It's pretty clear on what's inside, even though you don't necessarily know what those those power-ups do. It does contain coins as an extra bonus, and it follows pretty similar, more value structure as the store itself or the coin shop. You know, for $69, you can get 110% bonus. Small pack of bees, so then you can buy power-ups directly for money. And again, if you spend more money, you're going to get a higher percentage of them. Then you get into the ad removal. So overall, this game is selling power-ups and ad removal. So I have run out of time, but let's go ahead and unlock that next. I talked a lot about the store, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock the next. I think it's the daily challenge or daily puzzle. So we'll see what that is. And then what? Nab. I just nabbed a win, guys and gals. Shine. So I've completed Shine. I've hit level 13. So now I can play the new puzzle each day and earn rewards. Play the word aft to collect a butterfly. You'll notice now that there's even more letters in my circle. Great. Collect as many butterflies as you can. All right, so it wants me to... I don't know if I have to do them in order. And for some reason now there's a point cut here for buying the starter bundle. So it is now pushing a conversion on me. But again, same feedback I had earlier. I don't really know what these power-ups do. So a 5-letter word with FA. Font? Fault? That's only 4 letters. No, it's not. Ooh, okay. Can I go backwards? So now I'm trying... I'll just try to see if I can... Okay, so I think the goal here with the butterflies is that if I hit the butterfly word each time, the butterfly is going to move to another row, and so I can collect as many butterflies as there are words on the board. So it makes it a bit more challenging, a bit harder to get through than just willy-nilly hitting every single word I can. Which I'm going to do because I just want to get through. Yeah, there you go. So I've gone ahead and triggered what I deduced already, which is that you should prioritize the butterflies. Flaunt. All right, so I'm getting another ad. At least you can skip them pretty quick. Okay, so play each day to unlock rewards. This is again a retention mechanic, and you unlock the rewards, so you're getting coins for doing so. There's a picture here, collection, okay. So then you build out a collection, which showcases, how many puzzles you've completed. Congratulations, enjoy your welcome gift of 720 coins for free. Use coins to buy hints and other goodies. So that's where the coins come in. You can buy hints to solve your puzzles. Okay. So that's good. So it took 13 levels and I unlocked the daily prize, which again makes me come back tomorrow. So it's a retention mechanic, but it's based on the core game loop. And you can see, I'll just duck in really quick to this puzzle. Those daily puzzles seem to be much more difficult than what I'm doing here with the normal level progression. So yeah, that's it. That's the game. I have not unlocked whatever this is. Wildlife. So what do we know? In the first 15 minutes, you have a casual puzzle game, word game. It's very heavy-handed on the ads. So I had right away you have the banner ads at the bottom that are always present. you have the quote unquote forced ads, which pop up between games, between levels. And once the first time it gave me an ad, it immediately sent me to the store to said, hey, you can get rid of these at a cost. And that's it. That's where they're monetizing. They're either making ad revenue from you from watching those ads, or they're getting you to spend real money to remove the ads. And it's a repeat purchase that you have to make. You have to purchase those ad removals every 7 days. And so if you're playing for a month, that's 4 purchases of $3.99. It's about almost $16 with maybe with taxes, you're getting close to $20 a month. There's an opportunity there to do more of a subscription, a longer term subscription, but I'm sure this is working out for them at a smaller price point, and maybe subscriptions come into play once you've bought the pack or you've progressed further into the game. Yeah, and then the other great thing that they're doing is they're breadcrumbing or teasing features down the line. So you can see there's locked icons. There's parts of the game that you can't access until you've progressed. And so inherently that's a retention mechanic or a progression mechanic to get you to keep playing so that you can get to those levels. And then within those features, there'll be other mechanics to get you to purchase or to get you to be engaged and spend more time with the app. But right now it's really focused on the core game loop, play the puzzle, find the words, build up your currency so that you can spend it. And yeah, so overall really nice simple game. This is not a complicated one. I'm sure it's not easy to make, but compared to some of the games we've seen, which are full blown 3D art, battles, RPG, etc., this is a lot lighter. These kind of games, they do well on ad revenue, and so I'm not surprised that that's a focal point. It's a lot cheaper to acquire players through user acquisition, through advertising for word games than it is for an RPG. RPG players tend to spend more overall, and so they're more expensive to acquire, whereas here, because of the ad focus, they're a little less expensive to get these players into your ecosystem. And if you have a great fun core game loop, you might keep them, and they might be willing to watch those ads and to put up with them despite the interruptions. They just want to get to their next level and they don't mind losing the time. The last thing that just caught my eye is this little free icon underneath the coins. So me, I've got to figure out what that is. And let's predict first. I think it's going to be an ad watch to get coins. Oh, even better. It's just free. It's just free. Oh. See, it was just free. But if I want another 50 coins, there's the ad watch. Yeah, that's how I would do that too. And then they have some boosters to the right. And there's a counter on a timer on there here. So I imagine in 12 hours, I'm going to get another free 50 coins. I don't know how many ad watches I get. Maybe I only get once per day, but that's a high value ad watch for them. 50 coins for one view. I'm curious how much 50 coins would cost you. $6.99. Okay, so compared to the smallest pack of 1,000, it's a very small amount. You might be able to break down the math there to actually figure out roughly how much they're valuing an ad watch at. They'll probably still give some extra coins. The whole goal with this is not to break your economy by giving free items or free content or free resources, but to make it seem valuable enough for me as an end user to actually go ahead and watch that ad so that I get the coins. At the moment, 50 coins doesn't seem worth it for me to watch. But if they make it higher and repeat it, it starts to get a bit bloaty for your economy. It becomes a problem. You could say it costs what a hint was 100 coins, so I'd have to watch 2 ads to get one free hint or one free power up. So yeah, that's it. And then obviously that little free thing brings me back to the store. This is a classic mechanic that we use in the free to play scene, is you always you give the player an excuse to visit the store by putting a free content in there. That's every good mobile game does this. They have a free reward embedded in the store, and it just increases the visibility on the store. I guarantee you, you're going to increase revenue just by driving eyes to that store so that they can visually see what else you're shopping. And trust me, you A/B test that, guaranteed you'll make more money. It won't be a lot, but it'll be a bit more. And yeah, there's nothing new in there, so that's it. We'll call it here. Thanks again for watching.